Our company doing business about construction service. There are two types of Act for PPE equipment. First, Factory and Machinery Act 1970. The Factory and Machinery Act 1970 is a Malaysian law that regulates the safety, health and welfare of workers in factory and other workplaces. Second, OSHA 2000 uses regulation. The Occupational Safety and Health Use and Standard of Exposure Chemical Hazardous to Health. Regulation 2000 is a set of regulations in Malaysia that set out the requirement for the use and handling of hazardous chemical in the workplace. FMA 1917 and OSHA 2000 both have regulations related to the protective work clothing and equipment for construction, including safety shoes. Next, there are 7 types of safety shoes. First, steel tube. Second, composite tube. Third, electrical hazard. Fourth, slip resistant. Fifth, chemical resistant. Sixth, puncture resistant and heat resistant.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to Sir Fazrul. I am Muhammad Iqmal bin Sulaiman will now continue the presentation about uses and when to use the chosen PPE. The use of safety boot by workers is emphasized in operation. Therefore, through the use of PPE safety boots, it helps identify potential food hazard and prevent hazardous incidents that may occur that could result in serious injury. So, when to use this safety boot? First, in construction. When employers perform electrical work, demolition and building erection. Second, exposed to sharp and falling objects. Workers deal with sharp objects and exposed to falling heavy objects. Third, dealing with machinery. There might be workers endangered operating the machine. And lastly, workers involved with excavation work. That's all from me. Thank you.
I will explain the advantages of safety boots. Safety boots offer protection from punctures, cuts, burns, heavy impact, and more. Safety boots also offer grip when walking on slippery or uneven surface, helping to prevent slips and falls, which can lead to more serious problems such as broken bones and head injuries. In addition, wearing safety boots to comply with safety laws. Safety at work should be a priority for any employer, especially in environments that pose a number of hazards to workers that can lead to foot injuries. Health and safety law requires employees to wear safety footwear, where there is a real risk of injury, and employers need to comply with this.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. For my part, I will tell you more about the hazard and risks that are available for not wearing the safety boots in dangerous places such as in construction sites. The first hazard and risk that could be happen is foot injuries. As we know, the reason for wearing the safety boots is to protect our feet while working. Construction sites often have sharp objects on the ground. Without proper footwear, your feet are susceptible to wounds, laceration, or other injuries. Next are slips, trips, and falls. Safety boots play an important role in order to protect our feet from all of these risky acts. Construction sites can be uneven and slippery. Due to that, safety boots has offered a slip-resistant soles which will provide better traction and stability. On the other hand, chemical exposure is one of the hazard and risk because construction sites may involve handling or working the hazardous chemicals. However, safety boots with chemical resistant properties provide an additional barrier of protection against accidental spills. With that, the workers can maximize the protection on their body part.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Shawal Jamin. So today I will discuss about what kind of law for personal protective equipment PPE. Firstly is the Factories and Machinery Act 1970 and secondly is USE CHH year 2000 Occupational Safety and Health OSHA. So, both of the law for FAA 1970 and OSHA 2000 boots have regulation related to personal protective equipment PPE for construction, including the safety boots. Both of the law require the employers to provide their workers with the appropriate personal protective equipment PPE to ensure their safety and health at the workplace. the workers in construction must wear safety shoes or boots to protect themselves from the potential hazard such as falling objects, sharp objects, and electrical hazards. And lastly, the safety boots must meet certain standards and have features such as steel toes, anti-slip resistant soles, and the electrical hazard protection. Next, we move to the implication for employer and employees if they fail to follow the rules of FMA Act 1967. For the Occupational Safety and Health 1994, Section 26 states that the employees must get the PPE for free and cannot be charged. If employees fail to do so and provide the PPE, they will be fined for 50,000 ringgit and jail for 2 years or both. Secondly, we move to the general duties of employees at work. For the Occupational Safety and Health 1994, Section 24(1) states that the employees must wear all time his PPE while at work to protect himself from the potential hazard. So, if the employees fail to do so and don't want to wear the PPE provided, so they will be fined for the amount 1,000 ringgit and jail for 3 months or both.